We are here, we are strong. In the dark, we sing along. They won't take our names away. We will fight, we will stay. At first, it was nothing more than a whisper in the damp air of the tunnels. But the more the children sang, the stronger they became. Their song defied the hive silence. We are here, we are strong. In the dark, we sing along. They won't take our names away. We will fight, we will stay. The sound moved like a ripple through the underground. The younger children, the ones who barely remembered life before the tunnels, clung to the melody as though it were a lullaby from a mother they could no longer recall. The older children sang it in defiance, their voices shaking at first but growing steadier with every repetition. And then something changed. We are here, we are strong. In the dark we sing along. They won't take our names away. We will fight, we will stay. The children's voices united in melody clashed with the pulsing signal of the hive, creating small disruptions in the air, weak spots in its control. The more they sang, the more the tendrils of the hive seemed to falter, its walls trembling with something close to fear. We are here, we are strong. In the dark we sing along. They won't take our names away. We will fight, we will stay. The song became their armor, a weapon hidden in plain sight. They can take, they can lie, but our voices never die. We will stand, we will fight. In the dark we are the light. At first, there was nothing more than a whisper in the damp air of the tunnels. But the more the children sang, the stronger they became. Their song defied the hive silence. We are here, we are strong. In the dark we sing along. They won't take our names away. We will fight, we will stay.
Alrighty. Welcome in, you guys. Look at that. We are small but mighty. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Okay. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Hi, Bernie. Muffin Top, my amazing mod. Welcome on in. Got Bernie, Colleen. Welcome, you guys. Sorry I had to push it up 30 minutes, but, purple sneakers. Hello. Okay. What do we've got? We have another great video that is going to be educational and entertaining. Hi, song. Yeah, thank you. I like that song, right? I wrote that song. So, for those that are new, welcome on in. Please subscribe if you have not. And as you're listening to the video and listening to my presentation, if you like what I say and Enjoy what you're hearing? Please put those thumbs up. Okay. This picture in front of you may look a little crazy, but I'm going to explain to you what today's presentation is about. I have two separate presentations. One that is going to go over another one of the families that I follow, and the other one I'm going to review, again, faces that I look at, and it brings me to the Summer Moonwell's missing children. So there's faces within these deepfakes. I call deepfakes are the images and the videos that lie on the top layer of where I get information from. So let me brighten this up and show you what's going on here. Turn it upside down. Here it is, and I'll turn it and brighten it up. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. Turn it upside down, and you have a photo like this. And I'm showing you information like this because I see the story. I see the story of the children. I see the suffering of the children, and how they go underground. And many times the story comes to me through pictures of these families in their cars, of YouTubers in their cars. And does it mean that their cars are part of this whole kids are gone thing? No. It just means that I'm being given the story of the children when I look at videos and photos like this. These children are being taken and forgotten. They are trying to let their story be told. And I do hear the story, and I'm trying my best to give you the story through images that help me tell you of what's happening with these kids in order to get justice. I mean, they've been talking about Diddy, which is like yesterday's news already, and the underground tunnels and all these kids and all these stories that they talk about every day. Allie Carter talks about it. But the one thing no one is touching upon is, where did these children go? They don't just poof vanish. No one's looking for them. No one's looking for their identity. I don't hear anyone discussing, maybe all these missing children's cases that we follow. Is it possible that some of those kids could have been in those tunnels? I believe all of them were in the tunnels. But there hasn't been any conversation, any news reports, nothing about the children that they're actually talking about. There's been nothing. So when I look at pictures like this and videos like this, I see the kids being taken, and I see them being used for sacrifices, and that this is being done in secrecy. And I do see that there's the deep fakes that are used. I just don't understand. If I show a photo that shows information, is it there or isn't it there? So I'm at that point where I'm looking for someone in the technical area to take these photos and videos and rip them apart. That's just not, my expertise. My expertise is taking this and telling you the story and showing you what I see in here. I see a child. I see elements that I have been showing for the last 3.5 years. They're being filmed, they're being televised, they're being brutalized. Animals, children, teenagers. I see them within these videos. It's the same information over and over and over. But what I don't understand is photos like this, an arm coming out of nowhere, a hand with that red pointy thing on it, in a car that doesn't look like a car, gets no attention. But yet what I am saying is this is a pattern that is underneath the families that I follow that have millions of subscribers. If you go and you pick, well, what I like to do is I go and I look at the videos that just come forth to me. There's hundreds and thousands of videos, right? But there's certain channels that have tens of millions of subscribers. Then you go to their most popular videos and I'm able to pull these images. That arm and that hand, I see victims. And the only reason it's important for me to point out is because it brings justice to the children, because they recognize what this is. Do we? No. Is this a pattern that I've been showing? Absolutely. Hands and fingers and nails. Over and over and over and over. There's information that lies beneath the deep fakes within YouTube, social media, that stays consistent. It's not like I'm picking a star. It's always a heart. It's the fingers. There's a little heart, maroon heart, white with the white trim. The cars don't stay the same. Inside of the cars change, but yet they are the same. You start out with a normal car, and what I call deep fake is what lies over the interior of the car. The children have a lot to say. The children are the ones that are being ripped out of the houses, brought to under these tunnels, brought to the water, brought to the river, and they're sacrificed. And it's filmed and it's shown. And every day that goes by, there are more films, more information, more channels, all over social media. It's quite out of control. Now you might look at the picture all the way to the left. I see the sacrifice. I see the child being ripped out of the car seat. I see blood. I see water. That's my psychic intuitive read. That's just my read. I see it in the photo. There are many of you that are going to see it in the photo. You're going to look at this and you're going to be like, I get it, because if you look at these photos and videos, if you turn your lights out and you watch these videos in the dark and you turn the videos on in the dark I'm going to show you when I'm done here. And you go to take a screenshot. You keep yourself in the dark. You go to take a screenshot and look within your screenshot and you'll see a clear picture. Because I'm trying to brighten up something that is in the darkness. This is the equipment. This is brutal. Brutal. And it's not being talked about. Now, I'm allowed to use these channels and show this information because I'm using it under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I am showing you photos not because I'm showing you the channel as much as I am what this stuff looks like when they take these babies. So I could use these channels and show you images that resemble the story. They're taken and they're sacrificed. And I'm not telling you that this channel is sacrificing these children. I'm telling you that these channels help give me images to show you while I explain the story. Because I am telling you that one day you're going to turn on the news and it's going to be exposed that that YouTube creators and YouTube channels and TikTok YouTube creators and channels and families and true crime show the story beneath. It's called Beneath the Deepfake. Now you may see shit here, but I don't. I know that I'm going to show you the video and this is darkness, but there's a story in here. This is happening in the darkest parts of the world. It's happening beneath us. And today I'm here to tell you that there are answers that are not being revealed, and the vehicles to get the answers are being ignored, and those vehicles are just getting deeper and deeper, and it's spreading like wildfire. It's being allowed. It's being allowed. No one's stopping anybody. No one's talking about it. Why? Yeah, sometimes I could show you blackness and there's really nothing there because I'm just giving you a read over a picture. That's okay. That's called a psychic read. But then there's photos like this. It's not even what the father looks like. And it speaks to me. It tells me that this is a sacrifice, and this is what they do to the embryos, to the babies. And this is underground. This is blackness. This is blackness. The blackness is very familiar to the children, but the equipment that surrounds the blackness is also very familiar to the children. So when I show you something like this and I go to brighten it up, it gets completely out of sorts, but the blackness is surrounded by the equipment. And the children are in here. This is what Summer Moon Wells' videos looked like. Summer Moon Wells' car videos looked like this. It had the same equipment, the same pattern, the same the same kind of images hidden within there. Just like that. Let me see if I could grab one. Just one. Give me one. Summer final. Let's see. Summer had stars surrounding her. Here. This is one of the final photos. This is Summer. These are, this is what the equipment looked like. So, mind you, I could only show you what is being shown to me. Right? So, this is the equipment. This equipment is what I have seen already through Summer. This is inside of the car. This comes from Summer's car video. And this is what the equipment looks like inside the car video. The white parts are what I'm showing you today. These white parts. They're very difficult to see. So here is what I'm showing you in these videos. This is Summer. Let me brighten this up. And what I am showing you is a match. Let me brighten this up. So pay attention. This here, this here, this here, wait, copy, this is Summer. Okay? In the car. These come from her videos, you guys. These come from her videos. So I'm showing you these photos from the car because it's reinforcing that this is what happens to the children. It's reinforcing for me to show you this part of the story. Because this is Summer's story. Now, it may look really crazy to you, but I hear the story. It's telling me this part of Summer's story. This part of the children's story. Here's a brighter picture of Summer. This is what I am showing you here. This, I'm showing you the white pieces here. You see? So you may be looking into the darkness, but really what I'm showing you is Summer's story. Her eye is on the same thing as what I showed you in Molly Golightly's videos. This is the story of the Summer Moon Wells children that are taken and sacrificed. You don't get pictures like this out of for no reason. You saw this in Rodney's videos. Rodney's videos of the underground, pictures of her car. It's the same thing. Here. Copy. When I showed this, I'm like, this is a Summer Moon Wells story. These are the pictures that they showed us of Kylie Rodney's car. It's no different than this. This equipment, to me, is the same. So when they showed Kylie Rodney in the car, I'm like, this is she was sacrificed. All of this equipment is what I call the equipment. See? It came from somewhere. I don't just say equipment. Oh, we got equipment. It's consistently the same. This you've seen. Look at the equipment here over Summer Moon Wells' head. This comes from the car videos. That is this over Kylie Rodney's head. It's the same fucking thing. Thank you for those ones. It's the same thing. The whiteness and the white pieces you have to look at from the car is what I'm showing you within these families' videos. Is the part that really is underneath the deep fake. And what's under the deep fake is the story. The parts here that I'm showing you is important to show you from Summer because this is what I show you in the fake cars. I got these from Candace. These are the stories of the Summer Moon Wells victims. These are the photos that came from Candace's video. And they get ignored. But let me tell you, these photos tell the story very well. Over and over and over and over. So this is what I'm showing you now in this video. So when I say the white stuff, I see the child. So I see the child here. You see Summer in there. You see Summer. Right? Here, I saw Kylie in the same situation. These are all Summer. So when I look at this, I said, you might be looking at blackness, but see, I see that child. See that child in the little corner? I see that child come through. That child is who's telling the story. That's the photo, that's the image that is beneath the deep fake. So you see the white and you see the story. Right there is what Summer Moon Wells looks like. To the left, that's what I just showed you. Summer Moon with her head in one of those things. You see, I'm shown only what I need to see. I'm not shown the drama. I'm shown this. And this here, I'll brighten it up like this. And this is what I just put out here. Paste. I just showed you Summer's head like that. Let's see if I could. Recents. Summer's head. Like this. Let me turn it. This here. This here. Now, you don't have to see it. I'm just telling the story. It's the same story. See? Over and over and over and over. And when I saw Kylie Rodney's videos, here, change the, Kylie's was the same, even with the blackness in the back. This is Kylie. This is today's video. This is today's video. This is Kylie Rodney's. And that's the baby. That's a little baby in the corner. In blackness. Not in a car seat. In blackness, just like you saw Summer. No difference. This is what's in the corner. Right here. Right there. See? Thank you for those ones. And it just continues. I see sacrifice. I see bad things. I see the child in the same equipment as I just showed you Summer Moon Wells. This is inside their video. If I crop into the photo, you're going to see the equipment, you're going to see the bars, you're going to see the head on a platter, and you're going to see Summer Moon. She's right here. That's what's in that picture. You guys. This is what I call the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. There is no difference between that picture and Summer Moon. There's no difference between these. This is the story. see this is going to continue and continue and continue. And I don't see a car. I see a location. I don't see a child they're taking out of the car that now has a fingernail of an adult. That's a child that they're taking out of the car. There's it, the mother. Look at. The equipment is what I see. The arms. And I feel a very, very awful, scary feeling for the children. Very scary feeling. You go closer, and I've always shown you guys the arms, and they're like have I don't know if it's a arm cover, but it's maroon. We see this a lot. This is on the victims, on the arm, holding those things in their hands. And then the child all the way to the left. Again, if you look, it looks like they're under a tunnel. I'm going to show you pictures now. With those boxes, as if they're sitting on a railroad track. Okay? Here. This is what you see outside the window. I'm going to brighten it up so the little boy's going to be real bright, but I want you to look out the window. Okay? And the child is sitting in a carbon copy of what Summer Moon Wells was sitting in. That's what she was sitting in. In her car. In the video, the very first video that Candace showed us. Candace showed it to us. The equipment that you see here around this child is the same equipment that we've been looking at since we were introduced to Summer Moon. Let me bring this one up. You will see here that she is not laying on milk jugs. She is laying on the same thing that you see this white thing here. She's in the same situation. As this poor little boy. And then when you look all the way to the left, to the right, let me brighten that up. And that is a child, two children, one all the way in the back and one in the front. So what this tells me is, again, they don't go alone. They go in multiples. And again, they're underground, like a subway. Correct, Muffin. But this is information that I've shown many times. And when I look at the electronics behind this lady, I've shown this in the Beast and Bunch, the Kent family. Like this here was shown in Check It TV. See this? Quite common. We've seen this before. In Check It TV's car. He had the same thing in his car, same kind of lighting. See if I have a cat or catch it. I always did it. I always had the wrong name. Catch TV. Boxes. Let me see if I have that picture. His car inside, out of many, but I may be able to find his the fastest. His car inside had the same cookie cutter lights. Let's see. Those lights, they're not in normal cars, and that's like it's surrounding the it's surrounding the car, like it's. Wait. Come on. Double room. Check It TV. You guys, a lot of you may not know who he is. I don't believe he's even around anymore. Covered Summer Moon Wells. Covered Kylie. Those two for sure. And his information and videos were very interesting. Very interesting. I don't see the picture here. Shoot. Well, it's the same lighting, just like this. And again, look deep into this picture. There's the little girl in the darkness. Brighten it up. Back here. Hi, Jean. That's the back of this car. I just keep showing the same kind of pictures because I believe and I see and I hear that when these children are taken, they're basically taken just like that. They're just gone. In an instant, they're taken, but it is a planned abduction. It's a plan. It doesn't just happen slow, out of the blue. It's planned for these kids. Summer Moon Wells, these children that I speak about, these cases are cases that are well executed, and they are protected because just by looking at the pictures that are underneath these deep fakes, they're pretty intense and they match my other videos. Copy. See the car? That's not a car that I'm showing you. This, I wish I could find the picture. I have, maybe we'll find it later, like when I'm going through the next presentation, but it's probably the Beeston bunch. One of them that has these kind of lights, just like it, and it's in their car as well. Same picture I'm showing you over and over and over. The hands, the fingers, wrapped. They're wrapped. Another picture of the car. Children, the child up in the right-hand corner. Let me tell you, the deep fakes are real. The stories that are being shown beneath them are real. They're real. And that's where the got gone, get gone children went. Here. They went here. Victim. These are victims. You have seen Summer Moon Wells with that kind of a thing in the car behind her. That number 5 box. Summer had the same thing in her car. It was green. It was a holder. It held like it's got like a, let me see if I could get this. Summer box. In the car, she's in the car with Candace. And in the back seat of the car, you have a box. Actually, it's more like this. It's more like a car seat. Let's see. So I don't, a lot of times I don't see things until I get live. Like if I would have noticed this one prior, I would have grabbed it. And I didn't. And then I scramble because I see it, like I know which picture I'd want to hold it up against. Maybe it's more Candace's. More Candace's TikTok. But in the picture, I'm not going to find it. In the picture, there's me, is this thing. Summer has this. Now imagine, it's a picture of Summer in her car, and in the back seat, it's like it's this. This is what it looks like. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? these pictures bring a lot of pain to the victims. Yeah, I'm going to try to find it. I am, because you see these buckets, and you see those to me look like trash cans. This is a system that runs as if it was underground. Look at this. It's the one with the head lower in on the van in the box. Yes, they're in the van. Maybe if I put, they're in Candace's van. Candace. Maybe it's under Candace. Probably not. Candace had all the answers. Candace's videos showed really every detail to the missing children. That's how I see it. That all of her videos on social media gave the story right in the beginning. Right in the beginning. Nothing different. Just showing you pictures over and over and over. A lot going on in here. A lot. This here is, you could replace this picture, I'm going to show you, with Candace in the car. So this here is exactly what the car ride with Summer looked like from Candace's viewpoint. Let me show you. This red thing back here is Candace driving in the car, but we see this kind of bullshit. But you see, it's the same. It goes all the way back once again to the Wells. The Wells know the story. The Wells know the story. They know the ending. They know this. They know the tunnels. We have photos. We have Summer Moon Wells photos. There's nothing different. We're just taking cookie cutters and re-showing it. When is someone going to recognize this and run with it? Within the law enforcement. It's got to be within the law enforcement. It's pathetic. It's very hurtful and mind-blowing that it gets pushed to the side as if nothing's being shown, as if this isn't happening. You know, yes, do I do psychic readings? Yes, I do. But there's so much more than that goes on here. Connections happen. Elements happen. Common elements happen. And these are common elements. Now, yeah, could a lot of people have chairs? Yeah. But because these things just get thrown in the middle of a video and just look like they were AI placed, I show them. Because it makes no sense. It doesn't. Let me show you what this video looks like.
But the more line that was in the vibes, the crazy.
Okay. Sorry, folks. I look like really weird. You keep seeing pictures of me as I'm laying on my bed. Okay, so this is the video that I grabbed the photos from. If you want to watch it in the dark as I share this with you. Turn your lights out and watch in the dark, because you'll be able to see the elements as I point them out. There's the hand. See, it's really nice to be able to do this live. So there's the child's hand. Okay, so doing it, keep taking it from the actual video helps, because then you guys see that it's coming from live footage, that this is live, right? Again, it's not about this channel. It's about bringing justice to the children by helping tell their story with images that match my psychic visions, like this. So I see that the children, their hands and their fingers, it's a very large part of trophy taking. This is a large part of trophy taking, that their fingers are cut and they're taken. And this part of the story gives me that opportunity to show this to you. Okay, there's the fingers. So I'm going to show you a close-up of what I call fake fingers. So are her fingers, you know, in this video correct? Maybe, but these characters have certain elements, and this is one of them. And the fingers are what I've shown day number 1, June 16th of 2021. It's a big deal. This is a big deal. See that? I'm going to try to stay with obvious pictures, not like that. To me is the trophy. This is the same thing that we saw in Summer's car in the back seat, and those are the white bags that have the little knob on it. It's got like, let me see if I have it in this presentation. Summer car. No, not in that one. Okay. The car. Let me see. Yeah, it's the white bags in the back in Summer's car. They call them milk jugs, but they're not milk jugs. They're white. Call them boobs. Like this is kids corner. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Gabby Petito, my goodness, you guys. So many stories that just hold the same elements that, all right, here's Candace in the front. So this here is another picture of Candace looking like that guy. I'm looking for the white things. Oh God, everyone knows what I'm talking about, but do. This is a waist. Oh, here's something interesting. Okay. I'm not looking for it. I am done. Okay. Anyways, that what you're looking at is what I call trophy. And it's in the back seat of the car. And it's got a heart on it. And you guys have seen this many a times in Benny's cars. this. I call that a trophy. Yep. You guys see it? You see what I'm saying? Wait, Miranda. Big deal. 111. You all have seen it. Keep going. So I just kind of go through, there's the lights, there's the crazy lights. Go through here. Here's the dark. So if you watch this in the darkness, you'll see a lot more. So let me take a few screenshots. So anyone that's watching that is law enforcement, and you're like, okay, so what exactly is this? What I'm trying to show is information that lies beneath the deep fake. And the information, to me, is the information that is needed to go help bring justice to the children. Because every time I see someone in these cars, this is what their arms look like. Not normal. Okay? Not normal. So I have over 950 videos that show this not normal situation. And it's their cookie cutter, see the hand? Their cookie cutter channels. Because the channels are the same. The channels are the same kind of families. The same information. They do the same thing. See that? This is what we saw in Don Wells. So it's there. Right there. All you got to do is watch the dark, you guys. Watch yourselves. Take a screenshot and go look at it. And then here, what I do is I take screenshots of the smallest frame. Okay, I want to get, there's that thing in the back seat. Here's the pictures of the buckets in the window. Take a picture of this small one. See all this? Concentrating. All right, so let me show you what's in those small windows. All right, I took 3 of them. This will be perfect examples for now. Okay. Here's one. All right, let's look at it. Different equipment around the window, positioning of the body, different chair. Look at the window. Look at the window. Let me brighten up this one. Again, this is going to show the equipment. In the back seat. And a hat on a platter. Let me see if I get this one any brighter. Okay. Paste. And here's this one. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is a child in here. Right here. Sad. It's really sad. They deserved justice. And then there's the equipment and stuff in the window, which I'm not going to go look at. Okay. Is that one? This one is a different one that I showed you. This is the other video of theirs. Let me show you. Okay, so this is in the dark here. This is the one I wanted to show you with the little baby. Now, again, okay, so you would close your lights and take screenshots in the dark. Okay? And then look inside what you're looking at. Look inside the window that you're taking a screenshot of. going to show you what mine look like. All right, so here's this one. So, what is this in the video? What is this? I mean, I could tell you what I see. I see a horrible sacrifice. I see a ritual. Yeah, crop out, right, Fozzie, you could crop out the bright piece to see the other piece. Crop out. So here is a baby that I see has equipment on them. Okay, so I would take a picture of this. All right, so in the dark, you guys, do me a favor. Watch yourself take a screenshot. Go to take a screenshot and then look and watch as you're taking the screenshot. And look to see what that looks like. Look at the photo. Because you will be able to see it better than me showing it to you in the dark. See? And if I brighten it a little bit more, you will get the L, this little piece with the L. See? It's important. Do you see how important this is? It's all in here. This. Really critical. The point of today is to show you guys how important it is to look outside the box. How important it is to pay attention. Pay attention. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Look on the bottom. You're going to see the images. Kind of allow yourself to see it. You know, don't hide it from yourself, basically. Still dark, but you could still understand it. This to me is a sacrifice. Right there. Let's see. There are so many deep fakes in here, but the most important thing is to recognize the children and to recognize that their story is being told and that they're being loud and clear and they're not stopping. They're not. Trophies. Okay. Well, that's the point of today's video, and I don't think I want to put the faces out from the next video. I'm going to keep this separate because this is really too important. It should stand on itself, by itself. I love playing with the videos, and it's educational. So much wrong in here. These are the most important. These. This is like what was in the back seat of Benny's car. Let me show you. Let me turn it for you. Here. This is the trophy. At the end of the day, this is the trophy. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's a head against the thing. And that is a head against the wall. I've shown this over and over and over. And this is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. This is what it looks like. And again, to be clear, I am not saying that there's a head in these guys' video, okay? I'm using their video as a vehicle to tell you the story. To tell you that the victims are being used for rituals. And horrific things are being done to them. And if people don't start paying attention to the deep fake, this is not going to stop. It just isn't going to stop. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. You guys keep pushing forward and, man, watching the videos and bringing in new listeners. Let's keep this party going. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys.